Okay, we're in the living room, so we're gonna check and make sure that the lights are on. There are some bulbs out, so I'll talk to the landlord about that, seeing if we can get those replaced before a client moves in. I'm gonna go over to the window and make sure that the window opens and will stay up. That's important for a fire escape. I don't think it's gonna stay up. Nope. Okay, so it stays up. It also locks, which is a component on the paper for security. Put this back down. Oh, that looks rough. Now I'm gonna check the baseboard heat to make sure that that will come on. I'll give it a minute. This is going to need to be covered. That will not pass inspection. That is an electrical hazard. So I'll mark that on here as an electrical hazard. Fail. And in the comments, we need a light plate cover. And the window is okay. The baseboard, I can feel it's radiating heat. So that's going to be okay. I'm going to check the rest of the outlets in here. There is one behind this door. It has a cover on it, so that's fine. The doors. I'll just make sure that they shut and they lock. This has a lock on it. I don't know why it locks from the outside, but it locks. And then, what's next? Okay. Just checking if any major damage in the ceiling, the walls, and the floor. I know that there's a little right there, but no major paint chips. That's something to look for. Lead-based paint is a hazard. And next we'll go to the kitchen. All right, now we're in the kitchen. So the first thing I'm gonna do, since the main entryway is in the kitchen, is I'm just gonna make sure that the door shuts and locks for security. There we go. So both lock, the deadbolt and the door handle lock, just fine. Electricity's on. I will check all the burners and the oven to make sure that each one of those work. Oh, this isn't on. Nope, I think this is gonna. All right, that we're gonna have to mark on stove, Ranger oven as a fail. It doesn't have any running electricity to it. It could be gas, so that's something I'll ask the landlord to see if the gas is turned off, and that's why it won't turn on. I will check the water source. Water is running. Electrical plate is covered on both. I mean, you can look in the cabinets, but that's not really required. And the refrigerator. You need to check to make sure that both the refrigerator, nope, not on. So this isn't on, therefore I can't verify that it's working, so that's gonna fail. And it's not plugged in, so that's why. All right. Now for the rest of the room, I'll look around to check for any paint that's chipping and then any major damage in the ceiling. There's a hole here, so that's something I would write on wall condition, that there's a hole. This is the electrical box, it's covered, so that's safe. And next we're gonna go into the bathroom. All right, so we're in the bathroom. First I can see the electricity's on and running. Turn on the baseboard heat. I'll check that once I'm finished to make sure that it is working properly. Next I'm gonna go over to the sink. Turn it on, I see that it's working. I'm also going to check the pipes to see if there's any leaks. That's something that's important to remember to check for. Okay, and then next I'll go over to the toilet, same thing. Check, make sure no water is running out of it. Give it a quick flush. Make sure that it's going down. It went down just fine. And we're going to check the tub to make sure that all water sources are working. Turns on. So that works just fine. One thing this room is going to fail for is you see there's no ventilation. There's no window and there's no vent in the light system. Therefore, this bathroom will not pass. This is the bedroom. I will check at least that one window can open and stay open. One thing to note is that there's an air conditioner in that window, so that cannot be used as the fire escape. So then I'll check this one. There's no lock. It doesn't open. Nope, okay. This window won't open, therefore it will fail for that reason. I can note that in there and see if the landlord can fix that. You can see it's nailed shut right here, so they can possibly take those out. The next part is electricity and illumination. You can see that there's no light in this room. This will not pass as a bedroom. As far as the walls, the floor, and the ceiling, no major paint chips, so it will pass for that. And there is a smoke detector right above the door, so it will pass for that. Overall, this room is a fail due to the window not opening and there's no electricity illumination. So this last room is a bonus room. The reason it's considered a bonus room and not a bedroom is because you cannot feasibly put someone in here living as a bedroom. It's too small in size. It does have electricity, which it is going to need. There is a light in here. And then there is a window. However, it will fail because an air conditioning unit is in the window. An option is to take that out, make sure the window can go up and stay up. If it does, then it will pass for the window. Next, I'll look at the walls, the ceiling, and the flooring. I'm going to check for any major paint chips. You can see nothing major. Everything is structurally sound in here. However, this room will fail. As a bedroom, because it's too small, it can count as a bonus space. So this is an outdoor space. You need to check for that it's structurally sound, that there's no major paint chips. This has siding, which is okay. One thing to note is the railing. There are 3 steps on this railing, which means that it needs to have a handrail and they need to be structurally sound. They are fine, it will pass for that. When I step outside, I'm going to look at the base of the apartment, check for any big cracks or anything that shows that it's sinking and maybe is structurally unsound. I'm checking around the side and around this side, and I don't see any evidence that it's structurally unsound. The outside will pass.